Paraglide builds AI agents for accounts receivable, so the order-to-cash process. We serve mid-market and enterprise businesses with large volumes of B2B invoices. They are drowning in their finance inboxes, getting thousands of billing queries and emails. Can I have a copy of a statement? Why did I get a payment reminder? And they're struggling replying to all of those questions. So we build agents that help you answer a lot of those questions directly from the finance inbox, and then also manage collections end to end. A lot of them have tried sending automated payment reminders, but find that customers just ignore them, and also they have to deal with the replies to the payment reminders. So we can automate the end-to-end collection from the first reminder to the reply and follow up in existing threads like a human would with agents. I think it's understanding, because agents can be in two different modes. They can be in suggest mode, which is basically you have an agent giving a human a task and they click approve on it. And then you have act mode, when you give agents the autonomy to act without humans in the loop and basically go out on their own and do stuff. One thing we often see is that they're not able to regulate where to give agents autonomy versus where to stay in the loop and stay in control. And that's a super important part because there's a lot of kind of fear and anxiety about AI, and having the ability to control where do you want autonomy for the agents in lower risk processes versus where do you still want the human in the loop, where humans are kind of reviewing and accepting tasks. We're moving to a world where agents are being part of the workforce. We're going to have more agents than humans in our team. The leading GBS teams, they realize that agent management is becoming more important than people management. And they start enabling a workforce of agents where you have humans that are skilled in training, instructing and developing agents and work together with them as a key part of their workforce. I think it's the quality of the conversations, the quality of attendees, the fact that we have global enterprise leaders from business services that come here and they're excited about learning new technology. Everyone is talking about AI at the moment, but I feel like no one has yet figured out what it's actually mean. It's kind of like the cloud back in 2008 when people were like, oh, cloud, where is that, you know? So I think people that are excited to learn and develop, and of course, buyers from the right type of enterprises that we're selling into, they're here, the conversations are here, and we're a part of it. It's very good. I think there was a lot of people who heard a lot of things that made them think a little bit, that have popped by afterwards and asked some questions and thoughts around that. A lot of good follow-ups, and I think mostly a lot of kind of thought-provoking ideas that hopefully made people think twice. Yeah, I think the deployment model has completely changed. Like, we used to have software where you sell a piece of software, you implement it, and then the customer kind of goes, that's it, I'm done here, you're taking over. That model is completely dead. When you're deploying with agents, you need to have forward deployed engineers that are embedded deeply into the organization. You need to not just deliver, but have a continuous improvement and training the agents, fine-tuning the prompts, helping them to deploy more and more autonomy across it. So I think the delivery model is going to change now. Instead of having project managers that go in and implement you and then leave you, you have engineers that work forward deployed directly in the organization. Because a lot of enterprises, they don't feel like they know how to deploy agents. They're scared, there's a lot of fear, uncertainty and doubt. You need to have technical people that work directly with the customers after implementation as well. I think the fact that it's kind of niche in its audience, you have people from GBS, people from outsourcing, global process owners that are all here together. That's very unique. If you compare it to a lot of other, I'd say, general finance events, you get people from various sizes of organizations with various problems. We had a workshop this morning with about 60 leaders in order to cash. So these are the people globally that lead a specific process. I think that's completely unique to SSOW. Agentic AI. Deploy with gradual level of autonomy.